Absent-minded gamer here. Hey, we're back with another first look. A first look at the A2A Piper Comanche. And what a marvelous piece of work this is. Anybody that's familiar with A2A and its past products for Prepare 3D Flight Simulator, they've done everything from World War II aircraft to my personal favorite was the Boeing 307 Stratocruiser, and then the B-17. But we have our first title for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and it is the Piper Comanche. It is marvelous, and it is everything that they have promised. Extensive modeling, excellent simulation of just about every aspect of this aircraft. I mean, this will put you in the airplane. This will teach you how to fly this airplane. Texturing is phenomenal. Detail is incredible. It has been well worth the wait. I only saw a few months ago that they were working on something, but I've been waiting for something to come out from A2A for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and they have delivered. Check it out, and there's a lot of custom features that you can change using the onboard tablet, and we'll get into that here in a second. If you're on the fence to buy this, it's worth it. It was $49.99, and it is really worth $50. I can't express to you how good this is. Alright, so that's the exterior of the plane. I mean, check out the texturing on the slip-free pad. It's on the wing. Check that out. Isn't that cool? It's just beautiful. Then you get up close and personal. Oops, not that close. The texturing for the windows, the fuselage. Awesome. Alright, so let's go ahead and climb into the cockpit. You do have a luggage compartment. And it looks like I got the controls locked presently. This is the... Alright, so climbing into the cockpit. This is your main panel. I really like this because the gauges are nice and big and they're easy to read. And the radio panel over here can all be switched out, and the nav panel can be switched out with the different GPS units. I'll show you how to do that here in a second. I just want to show this to you. Look at that. I mean, I know that when you guys watch this, I'm impressed at some of the work, at all of the work that comes out for Microsoft Flight Simulator. And I do have one right now that I will be working on shortly that I paid good money for, and I'm not really happy with it. And it doesn't live up to the same expectations. But this exceeds all my expectations and was well worth the $50. So then you have your cabin, rear seat. Alright, so I've done a little looking and I found some information on this airplane. And it is powered by one Lycoming 260 horsepower IO 540 air-cooled 6-cylinder engine. It has a max speed of 195 miles per hour with a cruise speed of 185 miles per hour with a range of 1,225 miles. It has a service ceiling of 19,500 feet, and it is also important to note that this particular aircraft is based on the real-world A2A Comanche. So the specs might be a little different than what I'm quoting, because I'm getting the specs off of the internet, of course, for the Comanche and this version of the Comanche. So let's go back into the cockpit and we will take another look. At the heart of the plane is yet another tablet. This will do everything that you need to do for this airplane, and that is where the AccuSim part of this aircraft is powered from, and it allows you to do just about everything you need to do with this airplane. So there's the tablet. You can actually change the tablet position, but we'll leave it there for now. At the top of the tablet, you have your flight info. So here you go. Their visibility, temperature, there's no precipitation. And our altitude is 29.92. And checklists, emergencies. Pretty cool, huh? And then your takeoff speeds, oh, those don't. Yeah, 85 miles an hour, you rotate, and it has all of the pertinent information that you need. That's pretty cool. I like that. So then we go up to controls, and this changes everything and allows you to select what you want on and off, from parking brakes even down to the headphones. So, and even change the cabin vents, cabin heaters, and whatnot. And anybody that's familiar with AccuSim will recognize some of this. And up here you can change which GPS you want to use. So let's go ahead and do that. We can use the small GPS, the GNS 530, or you can use both. But the 530 is good enough for now. It can also has a click spot for the GTN. So if you have the GTN, airplane's set up for it. And then we go over to fuel and payload. That's all pretty self-explanatory. Maintenance. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and keep doing this. Maintenance. This is where you do all the cool engine work, and all this is animated, and I'll show you again once we start the engines. Your engine analyzer. I saw this in action. This was pretty cool. And your electrical system. So, and another really cool part of this is the walk around function. So we want to go out and check the different parts of the airplane. You click on it and we can go check our fuel. Alright, so I'm guessing I don't have any water in my fuel. So we go back that, close it up. And then we want to go back, and you just do this, you do a regular check, like you're checking the airplane. Everything looks good in there. I'm not going to run you through all of this. Like I said, this is just a first look, so we're going to just kind of check things out as we go here. But there's your wingtip fuel tanks. And yeah, and you just keep moving yourself around the plane. And I go, is it here? Yeah. Oh, the control locks are on, so we need to go here and turn off the control lock. There we go. And go back to walk around. So that's basically how you do it. Just the tie down ropes are all in place. So then those are also clickable from the controls option. So that's the tablet. That's what it all does. Alright, let's go ahead and we want to go back into the cockpit. I like how the walk around kind of takes you around the entire exterior of the plane, and you don't have to fight with your controller to get there. We're going to just go ahead and do auto start for this flight. And kind of take a look at what we got. We're full of gas. We have 0 hours on the plane. Even the GPS comes up. That's pretty cool. The way that comes up, it just doesn't come up on. There it is. Alright, we are ready to go. And now had we followed the checklists, which they're all available here, and I think they're probably available up here. No, they're not. That's too bad. So the checklists are only available on the tablet then, but not a big deal. It's our advanced options here. Interesting wear rate. You can turn it off completely, and you can turn off failures. So if you don't want to deal with the reality of the plane, you don't have to. Everything in the cockpit is clickable. Nothing is there for look. At least I haven't found it yet. But my time with this has been pretty limited. And I wanted to share this with you for those of you that are on the fence about getting this particular airplane. We're in Yakima. This seems to be my place to be. Check out the rotating beacon. Sound is really, really good. This is going to be a long taxi, so we're going to go ahead and jump us to the end of the runway. And with the magic of computers, we are on the runway, ready for takeoff. And I went ahead and switched liveries. This does come with 5 different liveries. And this is going to be your Nora 8351 Paul is your call sign. It's a really pretty livery. The red on it looks really good. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into the air, shall we? Oh, and we want our GPS back too. Gotta wait for the GPS to initialize. Everything else is clickable. Ventilation even. Alright, GPS is up. Let's open up those vents. Flaps. Alright, here we go. Really good sound. What I like about this aircraft is it is fast. It is fast for a single engine plane. So, there's a really good video on this particular airplane from A2A, if you get a chance to watch it, on the real life Comanche, and how it's built for speed. So I would recommend watching that if you get a chance. You can just go to YouTube and look for A2A simulations, or go directly to their website. I believe there's a link there that will take you there. But as I was saying, this has a cruise speed of 185 miles per hour. So with a max speed of 195. So you can get this thing going good and fast if you want to. And get you there a little faster. I don't claim to be an expert on any of this, so I'm just telling you what I know, what I think I know. So if I'm wrong on any of this, I apologize. But I just wanted to share this with you and share what a great add-on I think it is. This has been a really good week for Flight Simulator. And this is what you would call a premium add-on. This most definitely premium. This is top of the line here. We're going to just go out over Union Gap here. I'm going to come back around and bring her in. And I think we're going to call it on this video. In the future, as I learn more about this airplane, we'll go on a real, we'll take a flight from Yakima to Fall City. That would be kind of interesting, wouldn't it? My go-to is kind of Yakima to Moses Lake or Spokane when I do these, but maybe we'll do something a little different next time. Let's go to the tablet. Go to maintenance. Look at that. Gives you an animation of what your engine's doing. Pretty cool, huh? And you guys at A2A, I remember when Wings of Power came out. I still have a copy of Wings of Power. That is still one of the best add-ons for Flight Simulator. Yep. So there's your maintenance. There's what your electric's doing. And what's going on with your airframe. Pretty neat, huh? Now, oh, I just noticed something kind of cool. If you want to get crazy, you can set this to auction. Like you bought the airplane at auction, and the engine is in questionable condition. Or you can set it at used. So that would be kind of fun, because you could do one of those, well, I'm going to try to make it back to my home port the way it is, if it starts, type of thing. That would be fun. Oh, and you can change the propeller. That was something else I meant to show you when we were let's go ahead and add all that stuff there and see what. I don't think it likes it. We've added stabilizer tips, wing gap seals, wing fairings, slippery fairings, gear lobe fairing, and soundproofing. So let's go ahead and click this back off. And then once we get back down on the ground, I'll switch the propeller. Alright, let's get turned around here. Turn think I need to turn my ATC back on. I think I turned the volume all the way down. It does have a headphone jack, an ashtray, and a slot for a headphone, so you won't hear. Let's see if we can do that. Controls, headphone. Yeah, there you go. There's with the headphones on. Very nice. Would you believe me if I told you I was lost? Okay. See, our RPMs are, bump our RPMs down a little bit. We're trucking along here at about 130. That distressed me. High for this approach. I need to lose some much needed airspeed, because that's where we need to go. So we're gonna just turn around. Excuse me. Out over East Valley. I believe Birchfield Manor is down there somewhere. I believe it's down in here somewhere. It's a real fancy restaurant in the Yakima Valley. Can remove the yoke. Landing lights. Landing lights. city of Yakima. Speed will start to drop now. Alright. Very nice. Good landing sounds. Good everything all around. I think that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I've inspired you to go out and get this airplane. I highly, highly recommend it. We're gonna just go park where that guy's at. I don't think you want to be standing in front of my prop. Very cool. Alright, that is gonna do it. Thanks again for watching, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Good job, A2A.